day 11 here at Requesty. So as you know probably from yesterday video, the idea so far is of course first to finish with the body and with the metal parts, so to finish entirely the van. Um, the left side should be finished for end of this week, and then the right side that maybe could be even a little bit more difficult because of the side door should be finished unless he discovers some new problems. The fact is that when he starts to cut some pieces inside, he can find even more rust. And but it should be finished, let's say, in 10 days, and then he will go to the painting and to the oven, and we will finish with the van. Just after that, we will start to assemble everything in the van. So, as I don't have so much to do in these days, I was thinking it would be a good idea just to start to take care about some part of the van, like the fridge here. What we have in our Westie, it's a 12 to 120 fridge. Some other models, they also have gas, well, not our, and for us it's fine because we only use like a small 3 kilo gas bottle for the kitchen. And anyway, we have the so far 280 watt solar power, so it's pretty good for this fridge. So what I'm taking care now is to clean it. This is a really important part of the van, and if you want to start the van life, well, not only for cold beer that we pretty much appreciate after a good long working day, but I think it's really super useful, so you don't have to go daily to the grocery store, and you can keep your veggie, whatever you like to eat, safe in the fridge and at a good temperature. So this actually, if you don't have it and you want to install one, if you don't find second hand, it's pretty expensive. So that's why actually, if you have it, you should take good care, because I just recently saw on a internet website that sell accessories for vans that this one in particular, it's about €1,000. So it's pretty expensive. We usually take care of sometimes the mold that maybe gets inside, because we don't use it, we don't actually use it every day. So when it stays for a couple of days, when it's not working for a couple of days, some of the food can create mold. So we try to clean it inside at least twice a month. What I use is just water and vinegar. That's one of the best way to take out the mold, and especially in the summer season when the heat is higher, the smell that can come from the fridge is not really nice. But at this point I will have the opportunity, as is out of the van, to actually clean it better, especially the bottom. You can actually, and it's something that I do regularly, at least once every 2 months, because in the fridge at the bottom you have a small wood compartment that can be taken out, and down you can find actually this, but it's the transformer for 220. And as you can see now, I was able to open it and to clean from all the dust, and I think still some sand from the Sahara Desert. And that's the same thing that I will do here inside with all the component of the fridge. So it's good to do this job. And actually something else that we're gonna do now, I will go to find a piece. So this is an important piece. Actually, we're gonna replace it because it's really rusty. I mean, it just barely stay together. Um, but this is the fridge ventilation. So one way out and one way in with a filter. So I will clean all these, and for sure I will probably replace the filters. And that's one of the most important components actually, the ventilation for the fridge if you want it to work in a safe way and it to work well actually. So yeah, this is another job that I will take care today. So first to clean it, and then Faris will be able to actually change some parts. Probably we're gonna rebuild this part because it's really falling, it's really rotten, rust, and replace it inside the van. So that's it pretty much for the fridge. So I will actually open the bottom part and clean all the pipes. And I just use just a small sponge. Just try to not scratch it so much, but to, you know, clean it as much as you can. So as you can see, the fridge is pretty clean actually. I cleaned very well this foil that is just outside. The inside of course, but most of all I was able to clean the inside part. That's actually the engine, let's say the motor of the fridge. You just need to open here, but the most important part actually it's under. I'm gonna show you right now. It's the ventilation that I would suggest time to time, especially if you go like as we did in Morocco, a lot of sands, a lot of dirt roads, and a lot of sand and dust get inside. And so these under here, if you see here, that's the ventilation system, so it should be really well cleaned so the fridge will work perfectly. So I think it's a good job. Now it's clean. And to finish the job, I also cleaned the two ventilation pipes that just go here under, inside and outside, but most of all I check that they have no holes and they're pretty much still in a good shape. Actually no holes, so I can use them. So happy about that. So I think that's it for today. It's still morning here, still waiting for this to show up. He will continue, as I told you before, to finish the left side that should be completed this weekend, and then we can just jump on the other side. So I think that's it for today. If you have any question about the fridge, for example, just ask in the comment down below. And as I told pretty much every time at the end of a video, see you tomorrow. See ya.